Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Quentin here, and welcome to tutorial number 49. And in this tutorial we are going to talk about a new topic called form validation. Okay, and this just basically means we are going to start checking if the user has actually filled in their data or their data in the form correctly. Okay, so in other words, you want to check that the user is not trying to submit an empty form, because if a value in the form is empty, you can't really do anything with it. What are you gonna do? Okay, so you want to check that they actually filled in some data. You also want to check that they maybe filled in a username that wasn't too long. Like you might decide that all people that sign up on your website or something need to have a name that is only 30 characters or less. So you want to make sure that they actually filled in a name that is less than 30 characters. You don't want them to go over like 55 or something. Okay, so those are all things that we're going to start covering in this video. And to get started, let's go ahead and just create like a fake register form. So this tutorial is actually going to span over quite a few tutorials, so this is actually just going to be part one. But let's go ahead and create a header here, so h2 and ending h2, and I'm going to type in the word register, just because this is going to be a fake register form. We're not actually going to register the user anywhere because we haven't learned about databases yet. So let's go ahead now and put in some input elements. So I'm going to ask the user for their username, and they can fill it in over here. So username is equal to going to be an input of type text, and we're going to give this a name of username, and we're pretty much done. Okay, then we're going to need the user to supply a password, so password, and this is going to be equal to something quite similar, so copy that and put that in here. It's going to have a type of password and also a name of password. Okay, and I'm actually going to just duplicate that line, and we're going to say password again, and then we'll leave that as a type of password, but the name will set to password again. Okay, and there are probably a few other things that we could put in here, like maybe gender, and then we'll ask the user maybe to, so we'll say male, and then the user can put in an input of type, and we'll make this a radio button. Okay, so type is equal to radio, and name is equal to gender, and then we'll also ask them obviously if they're female, because it can't only be males. Input type equals again radio, and name, we're going to leave the name the same, so gender. Okay, and there's probably a few other things we could add to this, but I think well, let's add a text area. So we'll say tell us about yourself. Okay, and we'll add a text area with a name of info and we'll end off our text area as well, so text area. And this is probably like a decent form for now. I don't think it needs to be any longer than this. No, we haven't done check boxes yet or select lists, but I'm sure we'll be able to fit one in later. So let's go ahead and just take a look at what this will look like in the browser. Okay, so open up Firefox here, and localhost tutorials and tutorial 49. Okay. I didn't put any break tags in, so it's here all appearing on one line. Let's go ahead and just fix that. Break, and let's actually just copy paste that. Paste that there, and we'll paste it there, and we'll paste one there, I guess, and here. Okay, cool. So now let's take a look at this. Okay, not very tidy at all, but we're asking the user for the username, password again, whatever their gender is, and just some information about themselves. Okay, and we could probably put in a break tag over here, maybe make these ones all doubles. That should make it appear just a lot nicer. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Got a lot more space. And this tutorial is actually getting kind of long, so right now we've just set up the form, but in the next tutorial we'll actually take a look at validating if any of the data that the user filled in is correct. So thanks guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.